Hi everyone, it's Sarah here, the ballet coach. So I wanted to give you a couple of tips on splits, stretching and splits. Splits is something really important for all dancers. We use it in most genres of dance, but especially in ballet. So it's something that we look at quite a lot. So hopefully this video will give you a couple of hints and tips and help you to progress and then to achieve your split. So as with splits, we have to start down on the floor, everybody. So coming down to the floor, the first thing that we want to start thinking about and stretching is our hamstrings. Now, before we do any stretching, what I really would like to say is that we only stretch when we're warm. You could cause yourself injury if you stretch when your muscles are cold, so please make sure that you are nice and warm before you start any stretching session. So looking at the hamstrings, which are the big muscles that go down the back of your legs, we're going to start with a couple of exercises, flexing the toes, and if you can, flex them enough so that the heel comes up off of the floor. We're going to take the arms up to the sky, breathe in. Now using your breath, which is really going to help, exhale and go forward. Past your toes, feel the stretch down the back of your hamstrings, hold for 10 seconds, and then slowly release and come up. And we're going to do this again. So we will look to do this perhaps 3 or 4 times, hold, 10 seconds, and come up. Most important thing is we don't want our knees to relax, keep them flat down to the floor. We then repeat the entire thing with our toes stretched down. So once again, arms up, breathing in. Exhale, go down, holding the legs nice and long, 10 seconds, and we would release and come up. And once again, repeat that 3 times. So once we've looked at stretching both hamstrings together, we could look at something like a hurdle stretch. So this is intensifying the hamstring stretch down one leg. So I'm going to start with my right leg, flexing my toes up. I'm going to take my left arm up and hold on to the outside of my right toe. Turning my head to the right, I'm going to slowly pull my body down so that the aim is to get our ear past our knee and relax it down onto the shin. You're going to feel a nice stretch all the way down your hamstring and come up. Again, we would repeat that twice. Then, of course, we do it on the other leg. So now we stretch the left toe out, take the right arm up, breathe in, exhale, hold on to the outside of that foot, turn the head and really come down. Hold the stretch, don't let the knee bend and recover. Well done, everybody. Okay, now we're going to turn to the side and start looking specifically at splits. So turning to the side, we're going to start with a lunge first. What I would like to say as well is that naturally dancers, we will have one leg which is more flexible than the other leg. So I like to suggest that you start with your bad leg first. So go with your less flexible leg in front. So starting in a lunge position, I've got one foot down on the floor in front of me and I'm going to gently place one hand on either side of that foot. I'm going to hold my lunge stretch, trying to allow my pelvis to drop down to the floor, but without letting that back knee come down. Try and keep it lifted. I'm going to hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1, and I'm going to release out of the stretch. I'm going to do this once again. So stretching out, extending that back leg, letting your pelvis come down, 10 seconds and recover. Once we've done this, we can pull that back leg up into more of a triangle position. Keeping our hands planted down on the floor on either side of that front foot, we're going to slowly start to wiggle our feet forwards. So give them a bit of a wiggle, let them move down. Now what we don't want to happen at this point is our hip to open out. We want to try and keep our hips nice and squared off to the front. So we're going to come all the way down. Now let's just say this is my split, okay? This is where it starts to get really uncomfortable for me. So what am I going to do? I'm going to hold it here using my arms to take my body weight, and I'm going to maintain the stretch for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. I would want to relax now, but no, I'm not going to. I'm going to breathe in. I'm going to push myself a little deeper. Let those muscle fibers stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. And I relax out of the stretch and I give my legs a hug. So that's round 1. We need to repeat that 3 times, so 2 more times from now. So I come up to my triangle, same leg, I've not changed legs. I'm going to stretch down, I'm going to get to that place. Now, you might find yourself going a little deeper this time. So here we go, 10, 9, 8, 7, using your arms, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, push, 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 a little more, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Give those legs a hug. So 3 times on one leg, but of course we have 2 legs, so now we have to repeat exactly the same on the other side. So starting with our lunge on the other foot. So one hand either side of that front foot. Let that pelvis come down as far as you can, 10 seconds, and we would release. We repeat another 10 seconds. So slide that foot out and release. Once you've done that, coming up to that triangle shape, one hand either side. Now, like I said, you might have one leg slightly more flexible than the other. So this could be your better leg. So let's go. Slide down. I'm still using my arms. They're planted on the floor. They're taking the majority of my weight. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push, push, push. 5 seconds. Then I would relax 3 times. Once you've done that, and once you are able to achieve your full split, we want to sit down in our split, ensuring as best we can that that back hip is facing forwards. Once you are here, dancers, breathe in and let your body go all the way down. This is going to intensify the hamstring stretch on that front leg of your split. And slowly come up. Well done, everybody. And let's bring the legs together. After you've done any stretching, just give the legs a hug, shake the legs out, just relax them. So, a couple of things. Number 1, any stretching whatsoever, please make sure that you're nice and warm. Don't stretch when you're cold. That could lead to injury. Hold it for 10 seconds at the most uncomfortable position. Then before you allow your body to relax, push down for another 5 seconds, let that pelvis drop, and then relax. We're going to repeat that 3 times on one side, and then of course 3 times on the other side. And to achieve maximum results and at the fastest speed possible, it's something that you need to repeat every single day. But if you do follow all of those rules within about couple of weeks, you're going to really start to see quite a difference with your flexibility in your split. So brilliant job. Keep up the hard work, dancers. If you have enjoyed this video and you found it helpful, please do subscribe to my channel, The Ballet Coach, and make sure you're following me on Instagram at The Ballet Coach for all things ballet and dance related, and lots of live dance classes as well. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you soon.